Double masked up.
Triple.
I'm gonna add another one to triple it up. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Crystal Vlog. So it's crazy. I'm actually in New York and I will be here for the entire month living alone. And I chose this place called Sonder and I will do a separate tour. But yeah, you will see a couple of episodes starting with this one, just, you know, bits and pieces from my life in New York. And ooh, my koguma is ready. That's my breakfast. Today is actually day 4. Well, I had 5 nights, Sunday, Monday. I arrived here on Sunday evening and today is Thursday. So officially, because I'm counting like Monday as day 1, today is day 4. And knowing the typical me, I would have just vlogged everything for the past 4 days. But I really wanted to take this first week just to kind of like suck everything in and just really just enjoy without feeling the pressure to vlog, or like I barely posted on my Instagram. I just really wanted to take everything in. So I woke up pretty early this morning because I had to do my mandatory COVID testing. So I did that. I waited in line like outside for almost an hour. It was really cold, but I did it. I'm just happy because it was only walk-in, no appointments, so I was happy that I could even just get it over with. So that is good. And now, today for the rest of the day, I'm actually just gonna be working. It's still a weekday. That's one thing that kind of sucks because I'm working an hour, I'm working Eastern time. So my hours are actually 10 to 6, which is great, like in the morning, because I have that morning time. I've been just taking walks around this area and going to like the park and actually trying out different coffee every single day. Like today, I picked an iced Americano up from this coffee shop called Suited. Super, super cute. But that is one of my bucket lists, like to try as many coffee shops in New York as possible. And I'm purposely like not making coffee inside my apartment so I can really just get that opportunity and experience to try out different coffee shops. Made it out after work. Looking a lot better than I was earlier. And we came to another outdoor, like heated outdoor dining. But look what Claire's doing. She literally brought her laptop to work. Ta-da! This is the tempura udon ebi-ten and then niku. So excited. Awesome, thank you! This is Claire's like recommended udon spot, so we had to try it out. I've got bad habits I'm trying to fix. You haven't even seen the half of it. And I don't think you'd want to. I distance myself so it doesn't hurt, but I'm still in pain either way. Don't know why you give me the time of day, cause I don't think I'm worth the wait. No, I don't think. I'm trying the other one, which is niku, and it has like short ribs, like chunks of short ribs, like this, and it's so good. It makes the soup like really good.
Tribe.
Huh?
Tribe.
Tripe. Mm. It was actually kind of cold, but this warms me up so much. I love it. They also gave this frozen grapes as dessert after the meal.
Or anything hot, yeah.
They're kind of cold right now, but
Oh my god.
oh my god, pay for it later. Hey guys, so just to get settled in, I actually ordered my groceries. If you are a Amazon Prime member, you get free Whole Foods delivery. So I placed my order and then they arrived today. But this is what it looks like, and I might actually finally have some food today. So I haven't been able to cook anything because I don't have food in the house, but I'm really excited to put everything in the fridge and cook myself my first dinner. So if you see, I actually have nothing in the fridge. I have some leftover tofu and skincare. So I'm really excited to stock everything up. Guys, I wanted to give you guys a tour of the place that I've been staying at, but before we get started, I wanted to briefly share where I've been staying. So I booked my studio in New York City through a company called Sonder, and if you are not familiar with Sonder, it's kind of like a Airbnb and hotel concept. That's how I would describe it as. So this was my first time leaving Texas since the pandemic, and I typically love Airbnbs, but I just didn't really feel like 100% comfortable staying at someone else's place, even if they do a really good job cleaning and stuff. So I did some research and found Sonder as an option. So the studio that I'm staying in right now is actually in the financial district, and I chose it because it's close to Battery Park, where I really wanted to take morning walks and jog around and get that water view that I don't really get in Texas. And also I really liked that all the important things, like all the necessities, grocery stores, there's literally like a 7-Eleven outside my window. So I don't have to worry about, you know, walking a long way in the middle of the night, especially because I'm not really familiar with this area. I want to be safe, and there are 2 main subway stations nearby. So they have a contact-free like check-in and check-out option, which I think is great, especially given the environment. But if you need something, then you can also contact them via chat, phone, and there's actually like somebody downstairs in the lobby. They have like a little booth. They don't have a separate concierge desk, but it's like a little booth, and someone is always there, like 24/7. And the chat and phone are also available 24/7 as well. So I think that covers the basics of Sonder, and let's get into the tour. So right when you get in, this is where my shoes are, and you literally see the restroom right ahead of you. But before we get to the restroom, on the right we have a closet, and this is actually one of the 2 closets that they have. So I actually put all my outerwear, everything that I wear outside a lot, that I brought, just because they're probably the dirtiest. So you close that, and then when you get into the restroom, it's actually a lot bigger than I imagined, and it's very clean. The sink comes with basic amenities like shampoo, conditioner, soap, and this mirror is a cabinet. You can see that I'm clearly all settled in. And then we have the toilet. Okay, so real quick. And towels. Yeah, I already kind of settled in. So that's the first thing you get right when you come in. So as you come in, it becomes this rectangular structure, and I'll walk through one by one. So the photo that I saw was actually from like a view like right here, and I really liked that there were almost 3 parts, right? Like the bedroom and this area with the kitchen and the table, and then this mini living room as well. So I loved it. I love that the TV came with a Chromecast built in. So I've been enjoying like casting everything, watching Netflix, and it's been great. And this random but such an accent piece green couch, I actually love this. It's actually super comfy. So here is the desk where I eat all my meals, and this is where I've been working as well. And when you go deep inside, this is the bedroom area. Everything in a studio, my bed. And I put everything in here, like in the cabinet. I already got settled in, but all my stuff. And this one, the bottom drawer, is a lot more bigger, but there's also more storage options like here and here. And the best part about my studio is that there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows, right? Getting 5 windows in a New York studio is apparently very rare. As someone who creates content like this all the time, I really love and appreciate the natural lighting. It just sucks. Of course, today, out of all the days, is a little cloudy, so the studio doesn't look as bright. But still, I still love it. When it's sunny, it's gorgeous, guys. Like, it's gorgeous. So obviously, this is like the view that I get because I'm working like this way most of the time. But when I flip around, this is the mini kitchen. It actually has everything you need, and I've been very impressed. Let's start with the fridge first. Very big. As I mentioned, I've already been settled my skincare area, but it's like a full-size fridge. And the freezer here as well. And the kitchen comes with like basic amenities. So it came with a coffee pot, a knife set, and it has all the silverware that you need, as well as like a boiler pot, toaster, pepper and salt, like brand new ones, some coffee beans, and you can also see that there are more cups and bowls and pots and pans. I have some that I have in the dishwasher right now, so that's why it may seem a little empty. But when you look at it here, this is the dishwasher that you can find. And right next to it is the oven, the stove, and the microwave. So it really has everything that you need. And this part right under the sink, and I took this off, but it actually came with the sticker, and it's letting me know that you can see like Sonder. It's letting me know that this area has been sanitized. So I really appreciated it. And it comes with foil, kitchen towel replacements, plastic wraps, dishwasher, soaps, and everything else that you may need, like trash bags, but it's been really good. And this may be a little out of order, but right next to the living room, right next to the fridge, is another closet that I mentioned earlier. It's smaller than the previous one that's right next to where my shoes were, but this is kind of like the main closet that I've been using to store my bags. Comes with extra towels like this, and this is where I've been storing all my stuff. Obviously, I didn't bring a lot of clothes because I was just planning on shopping here. So I wasn't sure what the temperature was going to be like, so I didn't want to bring all these like thick, heavy coats, but I almost should have because it's actually been a lot colder than I thought. So I will be going shopping soon. But anyways, that's like my mini closet tour. So I don't know if this is a New York thing, but I noticed that there aren't any lights on the ceiling, but instead the studio comes with like 4 lamps, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how I've been keeping myself or keeping my studio bright at night. Ta-da! And that wraps up my studio tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a very cute space, and according to my friends in New York, this is actually a lot more spacious than what you would typically get in New York. So I'm very satisfied. Oh, I do have to mention how much it is. So let me look up my receipt. And for Sonder, the longer you stay, like if you extend your stay for 7 days to 10 days to 14 days, you get a better rate. So I actually got a very good rate in my opinion. I paid a total of $1,134.95, and just the tax itself was about $208. So the net amount for my stay here for 14 days is $926 for this space, which is good. So the only caveat about this location is that it is in the southern tip of New York. So it's the Battery Park area, the financial district, right? Which is towards the bottom of the state. So whenever I'm hanging out with friends and like all the places that you would typically go to, like Times Square, Soho, Central Park, all of that is more up. And because I am down, I've had to take a lot of like lifts at night whenever I have to travel home because it is a longer drive. And I didn't realize how far it actually was until I got here. So that is like the only caveat I have. But honestly, besides that, if this location was available in like central New York, oh my god, in a heartbeat. So I did mention that it's like a contact-free check-in and check-out process. So what you do is you have to download the app. And I have the app right here. So it gives you everything that you need to know. So your check-in, your access code to get inside the building and your apartment. And it gives you the Wi-Fi password. It also gives you all the house rules, like parking information. And I haven't checked this out yet, but they have a gym separately in the basement, a rooftop, a lounge on the second floor for like, I don't know, like pool tables and games. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'll bring you guys along. I'll check that out. Actually, let's go right now. Let me go right now.
Generation saying that's so raven. Please be patient. Tell me what your sun sign's saying. Or could you ever love a Gemini? Could you? Hey, yeah. I try to reason I'm Aquarius rising, but you've already gone and made up your mind, and your mind's not mine. Like what's mine is yours. Like when you take all the bites when we share a dessert. Yeah. If you could call me up, like you used to call me daddy. I could love you good, yeah. Like you used to be my baddie. Leave me horny, but it's counting. Leave me horny, but it's counting. Leave me horny, but it's counting.